Oh, look at that. Wonderful. So here you can kind of see the internals. This one, I used a bunch of this banding twine to go through, but I made these in loops. So let's say you follow this one, these two go out on this side. I made a loop here, here, and what it is I'm going to put this piece of PVC pipe in right in the middle of all these loops, and then I'm going to tension it so it might hold it a little bit more centered. So as I do it, just trying to get into all those little loops that I made. And if I miss one, no biggie, right? There's plenty of loops. See if I can move this up a little bit. So then I just try to pull everything a little bit tight. Kind of see which ones I got, because I do have a couple of these that actually go underneath this one, and a couple that go underneath this one to kind of pull those tight as well. But since I have a little bit of space, I can kind of see what I'm pulling on. So this one is just over here. There we go. I can see that one pull. And let's see here. There we go. That one's tight. That one's tight. And this one here. This one's tight. So that just kind of helps it keep it more centered. And then I can put this down. And you can see I have this, and I'm probably going to use some rope to kind of hold this up, lower it down, and that'll be it. But let me bring it out here so it's a little bit easier to see away from all this other stuff. Just like that, and I think we've got a nice little hiding area for fish. So not too bad. This cost me $5. I paid for this. I went to Rural King, as you can see. They did not sponsor this. I had to pay for this myself. Leftover PVC, leftover hosing from a project I never did, right? So this is all flexible. And then if you're a blue collar guy, you might work with some of this stuff. It's just banding. I get this stuff from work. This is just throwaway stuff. And there you go. $5, essentially. All right, so I was going to build another fish habitat out of these pallets, and because I'd seen someone do it online. Looks like a great idea, but you can take some chicken wire, wrap this around them, and put maybe a couple cinder blocks on them so it'll help sink and everything. But I decided for now I'm not going to do it. The only thing I don't like about it is that potential, if you do fish in your pond, this will hang up your lure and all that. Also, I'm kind of worried about the nails. Eventually this will disintegrate and you'll have little nails in the pond. Where I'm going to be putting it, it wouldn't matter too much because I'm not going to be swimming in that area, but kind of going back and forth with it. So I'm going to leave this out for now. But otherwise, here's the other little made fish habitats. And you can see all I did was I took a little oscillating tool, made little cuts in here. That's for that grass. That's that strap I got from them throwing it away at work. And then you can see in here, I just cut a bunch of holes. What I'm going to do is throw some rocks in here to add a little bit of weight. Put this on top, be ready to drop in. This is essentially the same thing. I just switched it up a little bit. I made the little grass looking stuff on the side, still the same thing. A little oscillating tool makes a little slit in here. Otherwise, you can kind of see in here what it looks like, and I'm going to be throwing some rocks in just to kind of give it that weight, shove that down, and we'll be ready to drop in the water. I may want you to lose a little bit of weight, but I'm not going to not be gentlemanly.
I got you on record saying that.
I don't think you're that bad, but sure does. And hopefully we'll make some fish happy.
That'll scare the bejesus out of them.
Could be that too. I'm not able to get that one in there, so throw some of the smaller ones in. Just goes the way I made that. Main reason I did this is because I don't really know the topography of the, if that's the right word for this, the slope of the pond. So I didn't know if it was going to be sitting at an angle or if it was going to hit flat by the time it gets down there. So that's why I made the feet that wide. So it's not going to tip over. I mean, if it does tip over, it's not going to matter. It's still going to create a habitat. But, you know, I was kind of wanting it to stand up. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. All right, that feels pretty darn good. Because of the way this is made, there's a lot more room in here, so I can just throw a couple in here and that should be good to go, just like that. Make sure you leave in the comments which one you think is a better design. And tell me if you think these are worth doing, if you think it was a waste of time. But I'll tell you this, I did it for, I had all this material except for I bought the couple buckets, so I did this for dollars. Literally both of these, because of the leftover material, less than $10 for both of them. So if you consider how much the fake habitats cost, I think it's pretty good. So jump in the kayak and let's get these out in the water. So the goal here is, see, we have the little tree here, and I just want to put kind of I'm going to use this whole side here as a little habitat if I want to throw different stuff in here, and then that whole other side is going to be the swim hole essentially. But I've got a couple pipes, one right here and one right here, so that's what I'm going to aim for, is just kind of keep all the stuff in between there minus that tree that's already out there. So here we go. Just set her down, I can get it. Yeah, perfect. Oh, look at that. Wonderful. So I do got a little bit of rope here, and the whole idea was I'm just gonna wrap it around this and then lower it. Just right around the handle here. Might get out here a little bit. But I still want to be, I want to be in between these two poles, that way I know kind of where I'm at. I think right about here is probably all right. I don't want to be too far off the bank. So, see if I can do this without losing my paddle. no promises there. Technically it should float. See if it does. I ain't in a river, so heck with it. All right. Let this take on a little bit of water. There it goes, nice and slow. Yeah, you can kind of see it taking it now. And right there is where it's at. So, I'm gonna hang on to this just to kind of see the depth. So it's really not awful deep right there. So, all right. Successful launch of the first one. Now we'll get the tall habitat and launch it. I think that one worked out really well. Oh, Dad would get a kick out of this. So happy Father's Day. I'm dropping these off at Father's Day, and my dad's not with us anymore. He passed in 2013, but a great man. Lucky to have him as a father. He always got a kick out of anything I made. I used to do a lot of Halloween stuff growing up, and no matter what it was, that man was right there to be proud of it. So happy Father's Day, Dad. Alrighty, maybe a little bit closer, right in here. We'll do the same thing, drop this off. Not in a river, so hopefully my paddle don't go sailing too far. I seem to be going backwards. Water's really nice today though. Let's try to get back out here a little bit more. There we go. Either go too far. There we go. Have to get it straightened out a little bit. Now we're dropping. And we have hit bottom. All right, 2 habitats launched. I'd like to say make sure you tell me if you think this is a bad idea or not. And I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. And having a blast with this pond, so really appreciate the support.